Well, good morning, traders. Today, what I want to do is run through what I call my purple list. These are just coins that I have tagged purple from all the Coinbase coins that are offered because I have my trading portfolio on Coinbase. So I only select from those. I think Coinbase now, well, at least I have over 150 Coinbase coins. I have selected the best coins. 132 in Coinbase is what I've got. I've selected the best out of those that, in my opinion, are the most attractive altcoins, and that is what I call my purple list. And so I just want to review some of these coins with you today. Let's jump into the charts and get started with this. First one I have on the list is ADA, of course, Cardano. All right. Now, obviously, it's attractive for many reasons. Well, I shouldn't say obviously, but there's been much news, and actually I just spotted a trend line I'm going to draw in here real quick since I'm looking at it on the RSI. And so that is a favorable sign as well. I think the price is going to increase fairly quickly here soon. I'm not going to say much on each of these coins because we have 48 of them, so I'm moving on. I'll talk about the ones that I find most attractive, of course. ALG, I put out a alert on this one on TradingView. If you do subscribe to me on TradingView, you would have seen that one. And I apologize to my Substack subscribers. I don't think I included that one in a post at Substack, and that was my overlook. I apologize for that. I do try to get everything over to Substack because that's where I want all of my content. I want my subscribers to see all of my content, whatever I post on YouTube, whatever I post on TradingView. Sometimes I post in other sites, and I want to make sure that all of that goes to Substack. But no big deal, because all I said in that last post here on TradingView is that if I was in this trade, which none of us at Substack, my Substack paid subscribers know, I would have sold right there. That's essentially the essence of my post. So why did I say that? Well, we were up against this trend line, and you're never really sure whether you're going to break out of those trend lines or not. And so safe bet is if you were to enter down here where it looks like we formed really good support, we had at least a week of sitting on that level, you would have entered there, you would have exited there. Now, somebody commented recently, well, you left a lot on the table. Yes, but that is the safest way in this case to play this trade. Yeah, we went all the way up here, but now, the thing is, what generally tends to happen, and those of you who follow me, once we exit these significant trend lines, we will come back around, and we like to turn back around and test them one more time before leaving to the moon. So in this case, this is on my list of purple coins because that's the trade I'm interested in. Down here at the 20-day, or when it tests the top of this trend line, that's where I would look to enter this trade. And so that's the reason this one's on my purple list. AVAX, Avalanche, very good coin. Okay, now some of these I have green stars on. Why do I have green stars? For me, I just want to include these on my watch list. These are, in my opinion, not my opinion, I guess what I'm doing here is observing to see whether or not my intuition, my hunch about these particular purple coins is correct. And so the ones with the green star, I am most interested in for imminent. I mean, they seem to be poised and ready to explode. Why is this one green star? Well, it's just been in this downtrend since November like everything else, but just broke above the top side of this down descending trend line and has already, you can see it here, has already retested the top of that line. So in addition, you see this candle here showing that we have somewhat of a hammer pattern two candles here showing that the price is ready to take off very soon. I'm just watching it because I think that's what's going to happen. So I just green starred these because I don't know that's going to happen, but probability suggests these guys are ready to go soon. And I put them on my list because if I have a coin to swap out of, these are the ones I'm going to look at first. And I'm not saying I'm getting into any of them. I'm not suggesting you guys do. I'm not advising that way. I'm just saying they're most attractive to me. All right, got to move on, guys. We only have 20 minutes here on TradingView. BAT is always of interest to me. And you can see I've got some charting done here. BCH just got over this blue line. Very good sign. Now, some of these coins that I have on my purple list, I'm not necessarily interested in trading in and out of, but I do have longer term targets on these. Excuse me. Potential swing trades, which really go far up. And in this case, it seems unbelievable at this point, but I have a longer term target on BCH because it would have exited this blue triangle. Once it does that, I think we go to $3,612. Seems impossible at this point, but remember the way that crypto works, guys. Many of these coins were at near zero at one point in history. It moves fast, and when it moves, you got to be ready. So I just put it on my list. Another green star here, BICO Economy. I love this little play for volatility because you can see these pumps here. It doesn't seem much like from here to here, but that is that equates to about a 50% move, I believe. Yeah, more than 50. All right. And I think that is where it's headed soon. Maybe comes down and tests support down here one more time before we take off. But anyways, I wanted to put a green star on that because I am interested in that one. Blue Zell, always interested. I can't say too much on each of these guys, just when I point something. Nearing the end of a large, long triangle here on BNT. Brain Trust, I was interested in that way down here just because the price seems so depressed. And then now it's doubled since then. I haven't followed the news. I don't know what's going on. But now we're resting on 20-day and 50-day for good support. Comp getting squeezed to the very end of our triangle. That's probably why I have the green star here. I think that one's ready to break out of this larger triangle. All right, we got a trend line here on COTI. Dent has broken out, should come back down, retest the top side of that before taking off. DOT, just a long in interest. This is something I keep on my radar. Engine, or ENJ, I should say. I don't know what. I have a green star on this one. Why? Because we hit resistance here on the 200-day, which is coinciding. I realize a lot of these guys have a death star. That is a lagging indicator, and I'm really not too interested in lagging indicators. I'm interested in where the price is going more immediately. Now here, in this case, we're coming back down and testing support here. So I think a bounce is imminent. All right, and that's why I have this one green starred. Farm, triangles, 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 and broke out to the upside of another descending trend line, coming down to test support. Could test support down here. Looks like that would be a great place for entry if I was looking to enter this one. Altcoin, I got too many. The way I do charting, guys, is I start with all of my levels, then I take out the least significant and only leave in the most significant. I haven't done that yet on Filecoin, and that's why all these lines are levels. Fourth, just interested in this coin because of how depressed the price is. Also, you see a little pump here. I've had this one on my list for a while. Again, many of these coins have formed good baseline support here over a week of just sitting at one price. And this one could come back down and test that support level again. And if it was me, that's where I'd look to enter or re-enter on that one. Gods has found good support here. I don't think it's going lower, and this one likes to pump hard and fast. And if it does, I could see it going all the way to $3. And again, doesn't seem like much, but that is 30% plus move. Very good move, and I think that's coming soon. That's why I have this one green starred. Graph looking good. Well, not looking good, but it's in my interest for future trading, and that's why it's purple. ICP, depressed price. Believe we're under the 50-day right now. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, we're under that 50-day. We need to get above that. I expect it to come up here and touch our 200-day very soon. Don't know when it's going to do that, but this looks to be a great entry level here if you're looking to get into ICP, if you're interested in ICP. IOTX, I have this one green starred because we are on the top side of this descending trend line. We have already tested it once. We have come down here and test another big support, and now we're looking to test another support. That's the 50-day, and this looks to be like a bull flag. All right, those are the reasons I have this one starred. Jasmy. All right, you guys know about Jazzy. I put up videos on Jasmy. You can see my last video for more information on that. I think we'll be in this triangle for a little bit longer, so I haven't put any green arrows here. The green arrows are when I myself, or when I think it looks like a good entry for a trade. Krills, I've got two descending trend lines. All right, so we broke to the upside of one, and we're pushing against this next one. That's why I've got that one green star, because the 50-day is up. How far away is it? About 20% on this one. So you look for a day where we have a 20% pump. Mana, again, just interesting to me. We are under a ascending trend line, but that is a nice bull flag there. And we're above the 50, the 20, and the 200. Matic, I keep seeing whale alerts on this one. Tokens are moving, and that is a beautiful bull flag, guys. Whoops, moved the wrong one. I hate switching back and forth here between my cross. This right here is a bull flag. All right, so it's looking like it wants to move again soon. All right, this one. Good grief, look at this, man. We have a descending triangle, another bullish triangle right here. You guys can see I don't even need to draw that out. That's showing you the triangle. And we are ready to explode to the top side of that one. Man, if I had some extra cash right now, this one I'd do a little bit more charting on. Look at that. I'd zoom into the 4-hour to see when we got confirmation on the of a break to the top side. Which I don't have that trend line drawn out, but you guys can clearly see that there is a trend here, and it looks like we are testing that today. And so I would look for that on the 4-hour to see when we break to the top side of that. That would be my confirmation for entry. I just have this one on the list because this is interesting price movement. I've not seen very many big green candles like that. Some whale got into this one and pumped it hard. Does that mean something for the future? I don't know. That's why it's on my list. I just want to observe. OMG. All right. I did not think it was possible we would get down to this level. Well, I did think it was possible. I was just skeptical we would get there, a few months ago, weeks ago, but my chart was showing me that we would. And once again, I doubted that. And now here's my target way up here, way up at $22, $23, $24 from $5. Is that a good deal? Hell yeah, it is. OXT, back above the ascending black trend line. Very good sign for OXT. Got a green start because I think it's going to come back down here, test this level of support one more time, and then rocket ships to the moon. All right, got to get through this. Pulls, interesting. Poly, bull flag. support on the 50-day, support on another level, good area of confluence. This was very close for me to green star this. What I just don't know is where that 200-day is, because there's not enough price history on this. I could have jumped to another chart, but I only have so much time. And the other thing I don't know is where we get stuck in this level of resistance as well. That was very close to a green star though. This one's green starred, and I had to set aside, quite honestly guys, I was in this trade. I had to set aside some bitterness I had because I was in this trade right here. My Substack subscribers know. And guess what? I thought we were primed, ready to go then. And instead, Bitcoin took that drop and we dropped like a rock. Now, good thing is I waited long enough and was able to sell around here and transferred my funds over to another undisclosed coin and turned out very well. But the long story short is we came right back up to about where I bought in. If I would have just been patient, I could have at least broken even. And if I would have looked at this chart a little bit better, I would see that we broke to the top side of this trend line, and now we are testing the top of the trend line, coinciding with this level of support, good area of confluence. It looks like this guy is ready to take off. I green starred it for that reason. Rep, good one. All right, what do I see here? Okay, look at this, guys. Broke to the top side of another trend line. This is interesting. I just don't know, you know, it's smaller cap, higher risk, but that is an interesting area for entry. We've already retested the top side. Could go. Shiba, I do videos on this. This is a bull flag. If I've ever seen one, would I enter here? Well, you can see more on my last video. Solana, again, we have these death crosses all over the place. I'm not even concerned about those. The big thing I'm concerned about is Bitcoin. I'll get to that last, crossing over to the top side of my blue ascending trend line. Storage, again, I got to take out some levels here. Only put the most significant. Suku is interesting because it's found good baseline support, and you can see we have massive pumps. And this one looks like it's ready to pump again, at least to the 50-day, guys. It may not seem like much, but that's something. Track. All right, anything else here? Wrapped centrifuge, is that what it is? WCFG. All right, broke to the top side of this. Looks like we're going to come down and test it. Wrapped, you guys know I like Wrapped Luna. Luna's a hot coin, and looks like this is a bull flag. We've broken out to the upside of this area, which I recommended. Buy area. This whole area is a buy area for me, and in fact, I'll just disclose this. I am in this coin. All right, there you guys go. Free. Anything else? Okay, let's just jump over and finish this video up on Bitcoin, because I want to show you what my trigger is for entering a lot of these. All right, see this blue ascending trend line? We've been testing it the last week, the last 4 days, and here we are again, right on. I mean, the bulls are pushing hard. They're trying to get to the top side of this. All right, so I've remained long as we are on the top side of this black trend line, but I'm not uber bullish. I'm not uber bullish until we get to the top side of this blue trend line, and that's what I'm looking for. That's my trigger that this, what I believe is going to be an altcoin bull market coming, is going to start once Bitcoin gets above this blue trend line. That is my trigger. That's my biggest indicator, and obviously, preferably, we'd like to see it above the 200-day. But above that blue trend line, I'm very positive crypto, and very positive altcoins along with that. All right, gotta go, guys. Running out of time. Hope you enjoyed the video.